high key, Toto would have beat my ass. like like there wasn't a shred of a chance. If I was in that universe, he'd probably beat my ass. If he just came up to me, he's like, before we get to business, what's your favorite type of girl? What's your type? What's your type? And I'll just be like, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Okay, so this episode was good. Um, a lot of people would have expected a lot more fighting between Toto and Yuji, and to those people, y'all can't be pleased. I mean, anyways, like before I decide to like attack the people who are probably gonna send the creator of Jujutsu Kaisen like death threats and stuff like that, let me just start off by saying this episode was really good. I enjoyed the beginning where Yuji and Toto were already heading up a fighting like already starting off the bat with fighting, and it was good. It was nice to see. Yuji, hey, he looked like he was holding his own. That kick to the face when it all started. I mean, I was like, bro, is everyone doing what Aaron's doing now? Like, not even what Aaron's doing, is everyone just fighting immediately? Like, no patience to wait for someone to pop in? It's like, oh, you here, time to fight. No one does that old in anime stuff anymore. It's like, oh, I see you. But I was like, Yuji, 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 you man. Ah, kind of love him, dude. And then you just see like, okay, now everyone decides to ditch him, and I was thinking, yeah, that's the best thing because out of everyone there, there's only three people who can take Toto, three people who can take Toto, and Yuji's probably the best fit because we don't want to know Fujiguro's powers right now. And of course, the main reason we want Yuji to fight Toto and the reason why we're all happy about those two fighting is because we know Toto is going to ask that good question. You know, he's going to ask, so Yuji, what's your type of girl? And of course, Yuji's going to be a OG, going to rep the set and be like, all right, man, I like tall girls with a big ass. Like I was when I heard that, I was like, Yuji ain't missing. He hasn't missed since the day one. Like Yuji, Yuji, man. And then he's like, he said the golden words that he said in the second episode to the principal of the other what principal of the Tokyo Jujutsu Tech. Why am I saying that wrong? Jujutsu Tech, principal of the Jujutsu Tech. He's like, hey man, my name is Yuji Itadori, and I like girls like Jennifer Lawrence. And throughout the rest of the episode, you just see Yuji and like Yuji gets surrounded by the rest of the Kyoto students. And Toto said explicitly in the last episode, y'all ain't interfering with the people I fight with. Because if I encounter Yuji and you guys decide to come in, I'll take you all out. Like Toto just had that personality, that thing I like about him, and what I like in a lot of fighting um, anime characters, right, is that honor is a big thing, and they intend to take on an opponent alone because they want to do this fight with no like unfair advantages. They want to be the only advantage. You know what I mean? That type of situation. And it was good to see. Like Toto has a great personality, great spirit. Man's funny. Like I think him and Yuji don't complement each other, but they make a great pair because they just like each other. Like it's actually good to see that the Kyotos have Toto, but Toto's more of a closed off person, right? And then now you look at Yuji and the Tokyos, and Yuji's more of an open person, but both Toto and Yuji have the same type of personality, and that's really fun to see. And after Toto chased them away, the rest of the Tokyos were starting to choose their opponents in Kyoto, and that fight started to unravel. The next episode we saw a snippet. Well, everyone's gonna pair off and stuff like that. Everything's cool like that, and Toto and Yuji are still in a fight. I like that. Like mid fight, Todo's even saying, hey, he is stronger than me in terms of raw strength. Man is superior to I am. So like it's basically confirming what Megumi said earlier, because Megumi actually stated that, hey, if it was just Yuji up against them, he would take them all out. I put that on God. That's what Mant was basically saying. He was like, hey, gotta believe it. You can trust him. He can take everyone out. He is superior to everyone physically. And that's what Gojo said in the past. If we were to go back to what Gojo said, Gojo even stated that there's three people that are closest to being like strong, like who Gojo considers as strong, and Todo was one of them. Yuji was the other one, and the third one I think was Yuta. And we still haven't seen much of Yuta. We've been hearing names, but he's apparently in Jujutsu Kaisen Zero, and I'm gonna check that out. It's only manga though. But then yeah, like it's a good watch. This episode was good. The action was pretty cool. Like as you can see, I'm putting in edits, like I'm putting in the snippets from the episode so you guys can see exactly what I'm saying, and so you guys can get more of a visual picture instead of trying to imagine everything when I'm busy plastering pictures up. So yeah, that's all I can say about this episode. I'm really satisfied about it, and yeah, 88 subscribers, cool. Let's get it to 100. I can feel it coming. Don't forget to hit that like button the way Toto was hitting Yuji. Yeah. Toto kick that like button. I think I'm gonna say that from now on because that that was some Hisoka shit right there, like Hisoka on Gone shit right there, like ooh, bah, bah, bah. But let me not get off track. This is the outro. Bye guys.